Now this, it says, is perhaps the best known example of a cup and ring stone. It looks like it was done yesterday. It's not coming up very well with the lighting. But to think that is thousands of years old. That's from Ilkley, by the way. It looks like it was done yesterday, doesn't it?
It do. What do you mean by cup and ring? No, I don't.
Cup and ring, that's just what they call the design. It's because it looks a bit like rings and cups.
Oh, I see. Okay.
A medieval millstone. I've never seen one with a lid on before, have you? Yeah, I knew they had something on top to grind the corn, but I didn't know it was anything like that. That's quite nice.
I like this one, babe.
Well, I've noticed you've been playing with it. I heard it making noises.
Yeah.
What is it?
You have to clock in. It's
Clocking in and out machine.
Yeah. Well done. Carry on with your day now. You can get on with the work.
It's from 1910, if anyone's interested.
What is it?
It's a big stone found on Rombold's Moor.
Okay.
It's got the cup and ring. You see the design on it?
Yeah.
So it's really, really old, like Neolithic time thing. But the thing about it was found on Rombold's Moor. In the centre of Keighley, I'm sure he's still there. There's a big guy called Rombold, statue holding a big rock, if I remember rightly. And that's Rombold's Moor, and there is one of the rocks from there. Just looking at a few before and after pictures, and here's Keighley, modern day Keighley. And I just said to Mazzy, look at what it will have looked like years ago. It'll be completely different, and indeed it is. Notice there's no chimneys whatsoever on there. It'll be about 1890, 1900. Look at all the chimneys from all the industry, which is all now gone. We're looking at curiosities here, Mazzy. We've got some beauty. You've got a two-headed lamb.
Yeah.
How cute is that? Doesn't matter where you stand, they can see you.
Yeah.
But there, number 6, get a close-up of that. That's an animal heart with pins in it, a sheep's heart.
Oh, that's dreadful.
Used for witchcraft. Or I think it might have been to ward off witchcraft, actually. They found it under some floorboards of a house here in Keighley.
Good Lord.
I've seen that when I was literally about 7 or 8 years old at St Ives. There used to be a little museum there. And ever since then, I've always wanted to go back to see it because I was so fascinated by it. And I didn't realise it's here now. See this stick here? It looks like it's full of sweets. It's a glass stick full of little beady things.
I'll probably be able to see better here.
Yeah, it's full of little sugar beads. And apparently you'd put this in your house and it'd stop witches from coming into your house. But it attracted illness. So what you'd do is you'd have it in the corner of your house.
Yeah.
All the illness from in the house would come and stick to the glass cane, and you just have to wipe it down with polish every now and again to get all the illness off and out of your house.
Oh.
Personally, I think that's a load of rubbish, but that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's the Hattersleys of Keighley.
Who?
Well, you've got Richard Hattersley, George Hattersley, and Richard Hattersley again.
Okay.
Do you know why that's special?
No.
Because that's the wick making company I used to work for, Hattersley's Narrow Fabrics.
Oh my god.
They're the Hattersleys. I used to make wicks for their great grandkids. Have you heard of the AiredaleTerrier dog?
I haven't.
Most people have. An AiredaleTerrier. I'll show you one. There's one here, look. Can you see it? You know what's special about this one though? This is Bloss, the AiredaleTerrier. This is the first ever AiredaleTerrier dog. When it died, it got stuffed, and it's here in Cliffe Castle. The first ever Airedale Terrier.
What's the age of it?
1887. Bloss was born, but she only lived for 3 years. She died in 1900.
Oh.
Sorry, no, 13 years.
Oh, okay.
Died in 1900. Bloss the Airedale Terrier.
Boring?
It's just art.
It's lovely art.
Yeah, it's not bad if you're into that kind of thing. I think our art's better. If you want to look at our art, it's on Etsy, available to buy now. Link in the description. Support us channel and get some. It's better than this. This is another example of a room we're not showing much of. It's like shoemaking. Something to do with kilns, farm machinery, brick making, chimney making. You know, it's things which I don't know anything about, and I have very little interest, I'll be honest with you. You know, joiners moulding plates. How many people watching this video is going to get excited about a joiner's moulding plate?
My dad would actually. Yeah.
I think that's the best example of a double-headed animal I've ever seen, Mazzy.
Yes, yeah.
What is it, a calf?
I imagine.
Or calves?
Calves. It's very posh.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
How the other half lived.
The music room.
Music room. I don't know what that is, I've never seen one of them before.
Oh yeah. It's kind of like a harp.
Harpy guitar. It's like
Yeah.
a 10-stringed guitar.
Check the ceiling out. It's beautiful.
Not bad.
It's lovely.
An Egyptian mummy.
Let's have a look.
It is pretty wonderful to see. Don't really know anything about it apart from some MP stole it. Well, he brought it back from Egypt.
Oh, okay.
You know how posh people can do whatever they want? They just brought it back from Egypt and ended up giving it to Cliffe Castle.
It's tiny.
It's small, isn't it? It's about 3,000 years old, Mazzy.
Wow.
This coffin. It's from Egypt. It's made out of a sycamore fig tree.
Okay.
And it's black. Now, it wasn't royalty, because royalty would be covered in all gold and stuff like that, and jewels and things. But because it's black, that's a sign of someone very important, but not royalty. 3,000 years ago in Egypt.
What we got?
Just some medals. Paralympics. There's this girl here, she had one leg and she cycled for Great Britain. She must be from Keighley. I've never heard of her.
Let's have a look.
Sally Hurst. She did cycling, look. And this is all her gear. And part of her leg by the look of it. Not a real leg. You know, the bit she used to cycle with. The leg she had no leg on. You know what I mean?
Move on.
That went to the top where a stump was. And then something had come off there onto the pedal to make it go around. I didn't come out bad, did it?
No. There are some beautiful ones in here, isn't there?
It's just stones though, isn't it? Different colours and stuff.
Yeah, but check this one out. Don't that look like the kryptonite from Superman?
It does actually, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Hasn't changed much, has it, babe?
Not since I were a kid, no.
I meant by this picture, silly Billy. Not since you were a child either, then,
No,
coming
this is
here.
where I used to live when I was very young.
Oh.
This was my living room. But yeah, it's not changed much since we were living here.
Whatever. It's beautiful.
I spent many days sat in front of this fire when I was young, keeping warm. It is beautiful. This looks like it's made out of jade or something.
Yeah.
If you look at it, it's like cracks on top. Amazing. So that was Cliffe Castle, Mazzy.
Yeah.
Cliffe Castle Museum in Keighley.
Yeah.
Not changed much since I was young. Apart from it had a stained glass window room, which was very dull. You just walk in and walk straight back out again.
Very modern, wasn't it?
Very modern. Less toys in there than there used to be. There used to be a lot of
Mind the poo?
dog poop.
Sorry.
That's Keighley for you. There used to be a lot of more Victorian toys and things which aren't there now, but overall, quite impressed. What did you think?
Yeah, I liked it.
It was a good little morning out, wasn't it?
Yeah, thank you.
So if you get to Keighley,
Yes.
either drive straight back out of it again, that's my advice, or check out Cliffe Castle.
Check out Cliffe Castle.
Right, see you all later, people.
Thanks, guys.
Bye bye.